everyone, I'm Ayushi Gandhi and today we are going to talk about unit number 6 of your English syllabus, writing skills, where you are going to learn letter writing, pressy writing, abstracts, memo writing, email etiquettes and comprehension. In writing skills, you are going to learn these few topics, right? So firstly, we'll start with letter writing, right? So you might have studied how to write formal letters and informal letters in your school. But in college, you are going to learn about business letters, how you can write a business letter, and what kind of communication, what kind of language you can utilize in business letters. So here you can see, firstly, letter writing. In that letter writing, we are going to learn about some compulsory elements which should be utilized in letter. Like there should be a sender's address, date, receiver's address, salutation, main body, complimentary closure, and signature block. So here in the screen you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 compulsory elements you should utilize in your letter. Sender's address, date, receiver's address, then salutation should be there, then there is main body, then there is complimentary closure, and there is signature block. All these elements are in sequence only. So first there should be sender's address and at the end there should be signature block. These elements are compulsory in any letter, right? So here you can see one letter example I have given. Right above in the letter, there is ABC Corporation, 2435 West Elm Street, Small Town, USA 11223, and there is a fax number and mobile number which is given. Right, so that is sender's address. So in some style of letter writing, you can write the sender's address as a header. Right, you might have seen in the bill also there is company's name and address in the header of the page. Right, so you can write in this style where sender's address in the head is in the head of the page, is at the head of the page. So it is at the header. Then the date, as we have discussed, that is the second compulsory element. So second compulsory element is the date, right? The format of the date, you should be very careful with that. If you cannot write in any other format, June 19, 2019, or you can write 19 June, 2019. You can put slash, dash in between. So the date writing style is fixed. June 19, 2019 or 19 June, 2019. Don't change the format, then the letter will be completely wrong, right? So slashes between the numbers, dash between the numbers, that is not allowed. Then there is receiver's address, James A. XYZ Corporation, Big Town, USA 212121, right? Then there is salutation. It is very important, don't write respected. Respected is only written when you are writing letter in your academic field. Like when you are as a student, you are writing letter to director or principal. Right, in business letter you always utilize dear in salutation. It is compulsory, don't utilize respected. Nowadays you will be writing business letter, not formal and informal letter. It will be a formal letter of course, but you are not just simply categorizing it in formal and informal, but you are writing a business formal letter. So dear Jim, colon, that is more appropriate. Don't forget the format. You can't do semicolon, you can't just put a comma, use colon, 2 dots, do your Jim, 2 dots, that is colon. Then the main body of your letter should be divided in 3 paragraphs as seen here also. You can see first there is one line, then there is a second paragraph, third paragraph, and then there is lastly there is a short line which is there. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Then there is a complimentary closure which is sincerely and comma. You can write yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Firstly, you utilize more of in business letter sincerely and yours sincerely. After that, you utilize yours faithfully. Right? Sincerely and yours sincerely is more formal. Right? Then you write then there is a signature, name of the person, and company's name. That is what signature block is all about. So remember, there is sender's address, then the date is format is June 19, 2019 or 19 June, 2019. Don't change the format. Then there is receiver's address. Then there is salutation. In salutation, compulsory utilize dear, the name of the person whom you are addressing it to, and colon. Then divide the main body into 3 paragraphs in your letter. After that, a signature block should be there. Yours sincerely, comma, then a sign of yours, the name of the person who is signing, and the company's name on behalf the person is signing, right? So that is how you write. That is the compulsory format of your letter. So there are 4 types of layout: block layout, modified block layout, semi-block layout, and simplified block layout. So in block layout, everything is on the left hand side. Here you can see I have given you a whole letter in which you can see the sender's address above is on left hand side. Then the date 1 July, 2014, receiver's address, after that salutation, then the main body, then the complimentary closure, signature, everything is on left hand side. That is block layout, compulsory. Modified block layout. Here you can see what sender's address and date are on right hand side, receiver's address is left hand side. So in modified block layout, sender's address, date, complimentary closure and signature block are aligned right hand side, and the everything else is on left hand side. So you have to remember only receiver's address and salutation is on left side, and the main body, everything is aligned on the left, but sender's address, date, complimentary closure and signature block are on right hand side. That is modified block layout. What is semi-block layout? In semi-block layout, it is same as modified block layout, but the first line of each paragraph is indented. So what does that mean? Look at the example I have given you, right? You can see that dear manager, colon, the heading is given reservation, following our telephonic conversation earlier today. So following is starting with a space, right? It is not aligned completely on the left hand side. So the first line of each paragraph will have space, then the second line will not have the space. But the first line, whenever you are starting a paragraph, it is little bit indented. So that is semi-block layout. Same as modified block layout, sender's address, date is on right hand side, right, and complimentary closure, signature block, everything right hand side. Receiver's address is on left side, salutation is on left side, main body is starting with being aligned on the left hand side, but the first paragraph of each line will be little bit indented. So you have to leave some space and then start the first line of each paragraph in the main body, right? Here you can see a simplified block layout. So I've shown you in the figure that in simplified block layout, omit salutation, complimentary closure and subject before main body should be added. So what is happening here from date to? So there will be sender's address, there will be date, there will be receiver's address, but you omit the salutation. So dear Mr. whatever, colon is omitted. You directly start with writing the main body, but there is subject which is added. So rather than writing dear Mr. whatever you are writing as a salutation, write the subject, and subject should be in capital letters. So the subject of the letter may be problem of water in your area, problem of water in Narayan Park Society. That is the subject of your letter. That is why you are writing the letter. So the right problem of water in Narayan Park Society in capital letters, and then start main body without saluting, without dear Mr. whatever. Write directly the start writing the main body, putting 3 paragraphs, everything aligned on the left hand side as block layout, right? From date, sender's address, receiver's address, date, complimentary closure is omitted, but the signature, everything will be on left hand side, but you are omitting salutation, complimentary closure, and you are adding subject to your letter. right? All the layouts I've shown you here. See block, everything left hand side, modified, sender's address, date is on right hand side, complementary and signature block on right hand side, everything else left hand side. Modified block layout we have done, right? Semi block layout and simplified block layout. Semi block layout same as modified block layout. Here the name is similar, right? So semi-block layout, simplified block layout. In semi-block layout, it is same as modified block layout, but what has happened here? The first line of the paragraph will be indented, and simplified block layout, the subject will be in capital, omit salutation, omit complementary closure, and it is similar to block layout, everything left hand side.